let's try again. Oh, this one's a bit better. Let's stick with this one. Okay, this better? Yeah. That's way, but that one doesn't work. Okay, well, welcome to the Thirst Choice and Word Tonic event. But well, first I want to say thank you to Thirst Choice for actually sponsoring it. So that's pretty helpful, thank you. Don't mind me, I flew in on a flight at 5 AM, so I'm a little bit, like, not compos mentis right now, but it's fine. But I thought it would be a good idea to tell you a bit about me. A lot of you already know me, so you're probably like, shut the fuck up. But some of you don't, and I am the facilitator of this event, so it's a good idea to do that. But I'm the founder of Word Tonic. I'm 25 years old. I'm also a massive freak. I took out the picture of like putting birth control down my mouth, but that's my favorite medication. I need that in my life. I also love mozzarella. Who else here loves mozzarella? Does anyone else eat it from the packet? Yeah. I literally just tear the bag open and just eat it. And yeah, I threw my cat out the window when I was 7. Oh, are we going to get better mics? Let's see. This one is connected to this. This one is fine. It's more this one over there that's a bit shit. We're just going to keep rolling with it. But has anyone else got a really horrible icebreaker fact? Like mine, like I said, I threw my cat out the window when I was 7. Is anyone brave enough to put their hand? Okay. What did you do?
When I was younger, I pushed my sister down the stairs and tripped her.
That's probably worse than mine. Yeah, I mean, my cat was fine. It was a brief moment. My mom thought I was like a psychopath, but yeah. Anyone else? Anyone brave enough? Yes? Yes?
I dropped the whole thing of sushi in the bath yesterday.
Wait, say that again?
I dropped the whole thing of sushi in the bath yesterday.
You have a habit with Sophie?
No!
At our last event, Sophie literally dropped like 10 glasses every single time. It was always her. You have an issue there. You really do.
Was the sociopath.
Yeah, I was so right. But, yeah, that's a bit about me. And my journey through Word Tonic into copywriting, it all started when I was around 17. I was doing like blogs and social media. Ooh, that is a lot better. Thanks for that. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. You're like a fairy godmother. Okay. Also, let me just take this off. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like do the things to Word Tonic, but I just can't do it.
You've seen it.
Yeah, you saw it. It's finished now. There you go. Okay, so I was doing like blogs and social media captions, like I said, for a local business. But I didn't know that what I was doing was actually copywriting. I was just doing like some random bullshit thing. And then at school, no one ever told me copywriting existed. It was always like become a teacher, publisher, journalist, or author. There were no other options. That was it. Fuck all, basically. Is that a canon moment? Does everyone here, or were you told about copywriting? Yeah. Or you weren't? No. No? 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 Okay, thank you for a bit of engagement. But yeah, I didn't know what I was doing with my life, so I thought, okay, I need to go to uni to kill time, because that's what everyone does. I first went to study business, because the guy on a date told me to. He was about 60, I'm not kidding, it went through like a DILF stage. I'm sure someone here must know what I'm talking about when I say, I'm just going to say the word seeking, and I will stop right there. Yeah, that website, I went through a bit of the stage. Still love DILFs, my boyfriend is a DILF, but he's not like that. So I realized, I'm so hot. What even is that? Just pretend it's like a train running by. I don't want to It is! Bit of ambience, yeah. Shaking the PowerPoint as well. Yeah. Anyway, I decided business wasn't for me. I'm bad at maths, I'm bad at everything, basically. Went back to study English, because it's the only thing I'm actually good at. There was nothing else. Science was fucked, maths was fucked, geography, it was all fucked. So English was actually the only option that was left. But I just didn't enjoy it. Did anyone go to Queen Mary University of London? You went? You're there right now? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't love it that much, but I'm glad that you enjoy it. Well, you didn't tell me that you enjoy it, but I'm just making a guess. But I just didn't like being told to analyze. I don't know why I'm doing that, by the way. But yeah, I just don't know. I just didn't like to analyze why like a door was blue all the time. Or, you know, Curly's wife in Of Mice and Men. You know, oh, she's wearing rich whore. You know, it doesn't... Maybe she just likes to wear that. I don't know. But then, the real reason I didn't really like it that much was because I just couldn't afford it. Like, my dad's a postman. My mom's a nanny. or she was. And they were both alcoholics, so any alcoholic parent club, yeah, they were like really, it was not okay. And they kept asking me for money, and it was just really fucked up. And I just decided like I couldn't do any more because I had to look after them. They were asking for money and all that kind of stuff. But luckily, within the last few months of making that decision, I found out about copywriting, freelancing specifically, and I was like, oh, that sounds nice, to be creative, to get paid to do, and also travel. As a freelancer, you can be your own boss. It won't happen immediately. You're not going to be traveling around the world like in the first month. It took like a good year and a half, but it was really good. And I thought, I want to do this. So I quit, and I started building my portfolio up and networking, and now it's been like 6 or 7 years. I'm 25 now, so like count that backwards from 17, something like that. Can't do maths.
8 years.
Okay, it's 8 years. Thank you, Samuel. Telling people to drink water and correcting me. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, I then went on that journey, and I'm a super happy place in my career. I haven't forgotten where I come from. I think it's super important to never forget that, like the roots, the dysfunction and stuff like that. So, you know, there's always going to be the fucked up stuff from my past. You know, my mom passed away 2 years, she passed away in March last year, so not 2 years, but it's always like a reminder, like, you can be better than your parents, you can make more money than your parents, and it's okay to want more. Like, you're not gonna have to stay stuck in that whole thing. But yeah, and that's kind of how Tonic came to be. Who here is actually a member? Put your hand up. I want to see how many members versus not. Okay, there's a few people here that aren't. It's awesome. But it was kind of on that journey of becoming a copywriter that I realized there were no spaces for young people. Or maybe there were, but they were all like really fucking boring. Or it was just like old people, which is fine, but you can't really relate to that all the time. And so I thought, I'm gonna create my own thing. It started a newsletter called Tonic, just giving tips and advice. Had 1 subscriber, then 10, then 10,000, then 15,000. And I thought, let's open up a community and just see where it goes. And it went somewhere. Now we have about 2,500 members all over the world. UK, USA, Dubai. You're lucky because all the other bitches don't get live events because they're elsewhere. Like, I'm not flying to America, you could forget that. Not doing it. But yeah, and now we do stuff like weekly copywriting masterclasses with different brands. Google, I was going to say Duolingo, and I realized that we've got to stop saying that word now. Just pretend that didn't happen. Vogue. We also do live writing challenges with these brands. So we just did one with Canva. It's going to be announced on Tuesday, by the way, if you remember. So just hold in there. I know you guys have been waiting for that. And we also have a challenge coming up with First Choice, which I'm not going to say too much about. I'll let them explain it. And that's just become this big fuckfest of amazing things. Yeah. Can someone pass me the drink?
That's probably not smart.
Okay. Well, I wanted to play a little game. Instead of talking more about Tonic, I wanted you guys to get to know. I mean, you guys are members, so I want to see how much you guys know about this. But we can play like a truth or a lie, you know? Which one is the truth, which one is a lie? So my first one is, we created a hamster meme that got into the pages of Ad Age. Does anyone know what Ad Age is? No? Oh, okay. Well, they're like a big marketing publication. They're big, yeah? That is the hamster, by the way. It's like our mascot. He has a PhD. He's better than you. He owns a Honda Civic. And he goes to therapy every day, every hour. He is therapy. He is everything. Yeah, who thinks this is a truth?
I hope it's a truth.
Who thinks it's a lie? It's a truth, yeah. It's okay, it's just one person, it's fine. He does have a habit of just coming out of hiding now and then, so I just really hope he doesn't come today. We'll see. Okay, truth or lie? I'm really sweating, I hope you don't see it, but it's fine. Yeah, the creative director of Google once called Tonic the most cunty thing that's ever happened in my life. I would literally sell all of my Louis Vuitton bags if it meant being reincarnated as Tonic. Who thinks that's a lie?
I don't want
Okay. You do realise that we go on masterclasses, you press the thank you daddy button with Google's creative director there, right? It's not fast. Who thinks it's a truth? It is in fact a lie. Yeah, it really should happen. I'm being like, I might just force one of them to do it, you know? Finally, dubstep there. It's fine. Okay, so the last one is, the name Word Tonic was originally created because of a 30-year-old man called Stupid. Well, actually C, let's just call him C. Carolyn's my first ever boyfriend at 17. Is that true or is that false? True? False? It is in fact true. I dated someone when he was like 30. Again, had a little stage since I was like 15. Except it was actually illegal. He would say things like, here's a dress, if you give me some, and weird stuff like that. But yeah, I basically, when he broke up with me, he tried to get with my mom as well, which was really interesting.
Holy shit.
He texted, he was like, I want to be in your arms. I was like, that's so disgusting. I hate you. And anyway, I was going to create a book called Word Tonic that was going to like help people process their emotions and stuff based on that. And after like 6 months, like the breakup period, I realized that's a bunch of crap. Don't do that. That's so disgusting. Like, you should probably suck a dick. Okay. Is it working? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's a bit about Word Tonic. If you guys, well, some of you are newer members, some of you are old, but you just don't know the law. Cool. Well, where's the clicker? Okay. Okay. Well, now I want to invite up. Okay, yeah. By the way, I'm going to put this on Discord. Yeah. So if you didn't take a picture, it will be there. Yeah. If you're not in Discord yet, because some people join and then they never get in Discord. I'm like, you're literally paying for nothing. Anyway, I want to invite our lovely panelists up now. Kitty, Amy, Leon, Damani. Sorry. Go on. Yeah. Yeah, sit on one of the seats. I just realised I actually don't have a seat now, but it's fine, I'll just stand. Oh, it's right there, okay. Awesome, well, I just thought that was a nice intro song. I did want to play Coraline from Coraline, but it was not on Spotify, so I had to deal with it. Yeah, they should be, seriously. It's the Cupcake remix, if you guys know what that is. It's amazing. If you don't know what it is, then you're missing out. But I want to begin. I want to start with Leon, yeah?
Okay.
So you just, hand the mic over. Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah, Leon. Well, no one knows who the fuck you are, so introduce yourself.
Yeah,
right?
hi. I'm Leon. I'm 24. I'm one of the co-founders of Word Tonic. You probably see me in the server doing tech stuff. I keep Discord running. I run the master classes. I talk about games. Just generally exist.
Too clever
really.
for most people. But
Yeah.
Well, so I'm just going to speak over you, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Leon, you work in the intersection of AI and games writing. Leon does a lot of games writing, by the way. So, I have kind of two questions to you mixed into one. So, not the question that you rehearsed, a bit, John.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, just going to bounce it on you now. But the first one is, any tips to anyone in the room? Wait, who here is really interested in games writing, or actually is already in games writing? Okay, wait.
Okay.
Who is in games writing already? Ish?
I've written for some games.
Awesome.
Ooh, what kind?
Like indie stuff, like game jam kind of things.
Awesome.
It's
Yeah, that's
my degree
history.
as well.
I love it. Okay, who wants to get more into it? Okay, well, this is a question for you guys. Any advice you would give to these people, these hot bitches, on how they could get into games writing, level up a bit, if they've done a little bit of work.
Okay.
And then my second question, just to put it in there,
Got no memory.
some people are really worried about AI.
Yeah.
Just
Valid, guys. Please be worried.
Who here is worried about AI? Who here is not
Good.
worried about AI? Why did you say good? I'm not worried about it. But
Watch
what?
the master classes. Go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. Okay. What advice would you give to them to not be scared? Like to empower them to, it's not gonna take over. You can be ethical. There you go. Timing you.
Like timing me, God, okay. So for games, the biggest thing you can do is make games. That sounds terrifying. You don't need to code, you don't need to do art. You can start just making text adventures, you can make just like character sheets, you can make item descriptions, just make things, put them on a website, get into game jams. If you don't know what game jam is, Google it, join them, and just start making things with people. And the more you get out, the more you can prove you can make games, the more you learn how to make them, the more hireable you are, because the game industry is a dumpster fire right now. No one's being hired, everyone's getting laid off. Microsoft has fired 9,000 people, like yesterday. So it's fun to be in the games industry right now. So yeah, just keep making things with your friends, keep finding new friends to make things with, stay positive. People play games, it makes money, so things will come back around, I promise. But yeah, make games.
Make games. That's about this. Do that. Make games. You don't know how to do it, just make a game. That's it. Make a game. Even if you don't know how to do it. Wait, what? What did you say?
Just buy a house.
Yeah. Text adventures, guys, game jams. You know,
Just do that.
go to RPG Maker. There's things out there for you that can help you. In terms of AI, the biggest thing I have is watch the masterclasses on the Tonic server. If you don't want to do that because it's scary, I get it. AI, it's not going to take over, but it is something you need to be aware
Yeah, I
of.
see the train thinks you're talking bullshit. He hates it.
Yeah.
He hates it.
I mean, all I do is bullshit, really, but AI, it's such a weird technology right now, and it's such... I don't know how to phrase this. You put me on the spot, it's horrible. I'm bullshitting, I'm trying. Just because it is plagiarism, it is having issues with kind of copyright, it's having problem with creativity, there's an MIT study that's damaging brain activity as well. So the biggest thing you can do to not be scared of it is learn about it, research it, try it out, get a feel for how it works, because there are good things about it too, just not always that publicised. And just make up your mind on it, where you sit, why, and be able to talk to employers about that. Be able to say, I want to use this project because it speeds this thing up, but I don't want to use that because it makes my writing shit. Be able to say that to people makes you so much more employable, because then you're engaging with new technologies, you're on the edge, and you're not just running away from it, because if you do that, it's so much easier for AI companies to be like, okay, if writers won't engage with us, then we can just keep slagging them off and they won't realise. So, get involved, be part of legislation, talk to your MP, and just
talk to your MP, just write him a letter.
Keep learning, literally do write them a letter, please. But,
I personally can't be asked to write any letters. But there
are buttons that do it for you. I mean, don't use AI, but that'd be a
no, you just go, honestly, use ChatGPT to write the letter and then send it to them.
But yeah, just this, the masterclasses are there as a resource just to kind of ease you in, but just, do your own thing, guys.
And if you're not a member, well, I'm sold.
Yeah, sorry about that. But Goodwill is free.
It is free. Yeah. I'm just sitting here pretending like I understand it. He's so clever, I don't get it. Yeah.
Right. I don't
What are you looking at? What do you keep looking
I need to go to the pet shop, actually. Can you just...
Maybe along. I just want to do a bit of a squat because I've been on playing for like 2 hours. Yeah. Anyway, okay, quick question. Who thinks this looks like a slut out? Let's be honest, it does, doesn't it? The boots. Looks like Pretty Woman in that scene. It just does. But it's okay. I'm now... Who am I going to? Itty bitty miny mo someone. It's going to be Kitty. Yeah, Kitty. Yeah, just hand the mic down. It's like a pass the parcel.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
It works. So, Kitty... Well, I was going to introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm 26 and I'm an ex-popcorn sweeper. Now I make memes with the sole goal to make your grandma want to jump out of a window. I'm a social media copywriter for Tonic, so
Yeah, the dream job.
And you're like, what the fuck is this? You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. There is nothing else.
There's all day. There's a lot going on.
Well, what Kitty forgot to say was that she is neurospicy, obviously. Well, I'm not obviously. You can't tell by looking at me.
I know, it was like hell. So yeah, maybe obviously.
What form of neurospicy are you?
I have the ADHD.
Who else has ADHD and is proud of it? Yes, I have OCD and I'm not proud of it. It's the horrible kind where it's not cleaning, you count like buttons and touch doors. That's my OCD. Put a knife under the bed. That's what I have. I'm being serious. But my question to you, Kitty, is about ADHD. Okay. Some people see it as kind of like a superpower. There is obviously, I guess, benefits and not benefits to it. I don't know what else you could say in place of not benefits, but pros and cons. You're a freelancer for Tonic. I am the boss, I guess, of you, in a way. How do you kind of deal with the hecticness of being a freelancer in the creative industry, on top of having ADHD, and on top of having a fuck-off weirdo like me as your client? And answer that first.
So I'm really not coping, please help.
I make her work hard.
No, so Yeah, like I said briefly, I used to work at cinema for 5 years, and it was hard. I like films, so I like the free tickets, but having to fit a structure, I mean, hospitality, probably a lot of you know, is random shifts, but having to fit to someone else's schedule and the way they think that you should learn, the way they think you should behave, I basically felt like I wasn't qualified to do anything, even when I've been there for 5 years. So yeah, freelance is being your own boss, even if you have one of those two.
What do you mean, what is that, one of those two? Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
The other clients, right? But you still are kind of like your own boss in terms of you get to have a bit more control about how you get to structure your day, how you structure your week. And even though it's hard, because with ADHD we embrace change. We don't like that all the time, but 1 week, a spreadsheet that I made and spent hours on could literally be useless to me. I don't want to look at it again. So I've got to keep changing and I've got to keep moving with that. Because I'm a freelancer, I can do that. And as long as I'm hitting my goals and communicating with the clients I have, it's fine. I don't have to be stuck in a structure, so...
I will put you in a structure, I'll put you in a box.
Yeah, try me. No, please don't. Please don't cry.
You like it? It would be like a golden box of like cocktails and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
It's cocktails, yeah, I'll say it.
Just get drunk.
It's lovely, actually, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, well done for that.
Cheers. I'll be here all week.
Another question I have for you just on that is like, what's the superpower behind having ADHD? Because I'm not neurospicy. It's OCD's not neurodivergence, is it? It's just okay. It's more the fucked up one, isn't it? It's like the shit one. There's nothing nice about OCD. It's just crap. This one is the. I feel like with the ADHD and stuff like that, there's like a superpower to it. This is my question. Oh, okay, well,
I call it a disability, but...
Yeah, as Sama just wanted to chime in there with her drink water and all that kind of stuff. We have different brains, right? So what would you say is your superpower with having ADHD in creative industry?
Well, yeah, so I only got diagnosed last year, so when I was 25. So my whole life I just thought I just couldn't do things. I was just bad at everything, and that everything was really difficult. I had to work 10 times harder. I, couldn't keep up with friendships, even though I loved them so much, but they didn't want to talk to me anymore. I didn't understand anything, right? So once I got diagnosed, it was like, oh shit, okay, maybe it's not my fault. And I realised that there are some positives to being a freak. Sometimes my brain doesn't go the way that everyone else does. I'm like the story of when I was in sixth form and I had to write my personal statement to get into uni. And I took the draft that I had to my sixth form counsellor. He took one look at it and he literally looked at me deadpan and was like, I don't know how to help you. This is fucking weird. And I went, I cried a little bit because I was terrified.
Can't wait for Q.
Yeah. It was literally, it wasn't even that weird. I mean, it kind of was for a personal statement. It was about a statue of a lamb. And I don't really remember the metaphor, but I used it and I got in.
Yeah, fuck him, basically. Fuck him.
It's just the best for me. And yeah, these things, when you have ADHD or you're neurodivergent, embrace the things that you might think are odd, because the way that we connect things in our brain, that's unique. There's something going on there that others might miss, but we're still very in tune emotionally as well.
Yeah, he agrees.
I'm also magic, and we control the weather. Yeah, so embrace that. I wouldn't have probably started working with Carolyn if I didn't have something weird going on up there. And
I choose the freak.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's an inspiring freak up here, watch out, because I'll be landing in your inbox, be like, can you help me?
And ironically, I'm a social media copywriter and I barely use it other than to just look at other nerds talking about games and
Yeah, you really should be saying that, yeah. You should be saying that.
It's true, I'm honest. And I find connections in the things that maybe aren't the most obvious thing, oh, this is a trend, but how can I make this stand out? If everyone jumps on a trend, yeah, it might get a few likes, but it won't last anyone's brain. So I made a reel for Tonic about severance. I don't know if anyone's watched it. Yeah. But it's about the chip in your brain that separates work and life. And sadly, that doesn't exist. Actually, that's probably a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. But yeah, it did pretty well. And it was airing at the time and it was relevant, but it was connecting that kind of social and I've forgotten the phrasing. I had a really good way to phrase it earlier, but I forgot again.
Basically, what Kitty is saying is it got
message.
800,000. Well, not 800,000.
We can say that though. We can
it got 800,000 likes.
It got 800,000.
And a lot of people bought the course from it. Yeah. So I do wanna. There's one question that's super important to me. just because I don't really understand it, and I feel like the people here will not really get it either. Like, it's a weird thing to like have a vendetta against. Oops, not first choice. But dolphins, it's
I
why.
promise you didn't do this.
I'm just trying to understand why
Like,
you don't
have
like
agreement.
dolphins.
You would have bring that.
I'm just listen to the music for a little bit, just soak in the
Don't do
beauty.
this to me again, Carolyn.
Just listen to it. Yeah.
Actually, no, I can't do this. Have a nice time, guys.
Yeah, well, Kitty really hates dolphins, obviously. Yeah, that's a question. Who here likes dolphins? You can keep playing it, by the way. You can just keep have the who here likes dolphins? Okay, who here is like not super fond of them? Right, you go down there. Seriously, go. I think they're very beautiful creatures. You know, they're a little bit sex crazed, but that's fine because so am I. So we're quite together on that line. So yeah, you can stop now. It's okay. Okay. Kitty, you can come back if you want, or you can hide in the toilet. It's up to you. Yeah. Maybe she's too traumatized at this point to come out, but it's okay. Maybe I want to keep you there. Honestly, just go back. Yeah, just stay there forever. Yeah. Anyway, I now want to ask Damani a question. Just keep it in the background. Yeah. Basically, well, introduce yourself. She's just hot, that's it.
I'm 26. No, I looked at you like, how old am I? I'm 26. I'm a copywriter. I do copywriting full-time for a marketing agency in Birmingham. And I also freelance as well.
But she doesn't tell everyone that, just to keep it on the low.
I keep that on the low.
Yeah.
For those
But she's doing it on a live
that.
event.
So,
She's telling you now.
telling the whole world. But yeah, that's me.
That's it. That's
That's
the money.
all- that's all I have.
She's leaving out some. Well, yeah. I was gonna say I'm not supposed to have favourites in the community, but there are people that are favourites. Damani is one of them.
Thank
And
you.
actually, this is a thing to a lot of people here. The more you're active, the more you speak up, the more that we can see you, the more that we can offer you opportunities. If you don't speak up, I don't know who you are. So Damani was one of the people that spoke up quite a bit.
Yeah, I speak up a lot.
Yeah.
I need the money.
Not for passion's sake, just the cash.
Literally. Trying to buy a house in this economy is not easy.
Renting. But Damani has ended up working for big brands like Virgin, Co-op, Bumble, but also my favourite, which was Spotify, and we actually introduced her to Spotify at the gig. And this is what I'm saying, if you speak up a bit in the community, things might happen, so you don't be a little quiet bitch. Okay? I'm really shy, you can do it, it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, Damani wrote actually the entire script for Spotify's Wrapped event in 2023. So I don't know if you know, but in 2023, Spotify did a whole live event in London that got broadcast like to loads of different social channels, and there were different presenters speaking, and all the words that came out of the mouth, she wrote those words. She wrote the script for that. Pretty awesome. They just came to me and said, "Do you know anyone?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, Damani, that's it."
Yeah.
So speak the fuck up, guys. But the one, well, I have a few questions for you. I'm sorry, they're just kind of like all over the place. But yeah, my first question is: one, working with a big brand like that as a freelancer, there must be so much red tape to go through, so many like meetings and back and like. What was that process like? That's the first question of dealing with such a big brand, not within an agency where they back you up, but where you're advocating just for yourself. Like, what was that like?
It was long. It was a long day, I can't lie. It was so. I had to advocate for my work so hard because you don't imagine it, but there's literally so many people behind the scenes. So I wrote the script and I had my draft and I sent it over to the people that I was, talking to, who were I think it was like the producer and the social media manager. So I sent my script over to them and it was on a Google Doc, and literally about 12, you know how Google Docs works and you see all the little animals pop up. About 12 of those guys popped up, editing my work, not editing it, amending it, comments, suggestions, question marks, highlighters all over the place, literally just watching my work get, not ripped to shreds, but it felt like it at the time. And yeah, I had to just answer all the questions they had and talk them through everything and basically say, I know what I'm doing, so like, please, this is my job, listen to me, this is what will work best, especially as they told me the presenters, so I knew who I was writing for, and I put myself into, you know, their minds and really researched who they were. Well, sorry, I should tell you who. It was Big Zoo. I don't know if any of you are familiar.
No.
Big Zoo, Harriet Rose, and Max Belegde were the presenters. So at the time, I was familiar with Big Zoo and Max from TikTok, but I wasn't quite familiar with Harriet Rose. Had to go through a lot of their work, all the different things that they presented, got a feel for the way that they spoke naturally, because there's nothing worse than somebody reading the script and it sounds so rehearsed and so fake. I wanted it to sound like it was authentically them. And Spotify came back quite a few times and was like, oh, you know, this doesn't really sound right and this isn't really proper English. And I'm like, people don't speak in proper English. I know I don't speak in proper English. People don't know what I'm saying half the time because I can't speak well, but I can write incredibly. And that's why I was there. So yeah, that's what I spent a lot of time doing, basically.
Love it. My one last question for you, and you have to sum it up just in one. Here's the challenge. Okay, no, you help me, guys. 1 sentence, 2 sentences, or 3 sentences? One. Let's make it the worst. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
The biggest tip ever for script writing in 1 sentence. Yeah.
Damn.
10, 9, 8,
No,
7.
not the countdown. Not the countdown. Okay. Wait, tell me the question again.
What's your one biggest tip for screenwriting?
Okay. Oh, know who you're writing for? Shall I? Yeah.
That's it? Okay, sweet.
That's it.
Just know who you're writing for.
Know who you're writing for.
Yeah.
So whoever's going to say the stuff that you're saying, like, get to know that person so it sounds
Yeah, 1
authentic.
sentence is finished now, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's finished.
I had to give the context.
It's finished
It's
now.
bullet points.
Well, thank you so much,
You're
Damani.
welcome.
I do have one more question for you, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I want to ask you a question. I want you to let me know which one you think is the best, okay?
Okay.
So, there's a lot of copywriting communities out there, and some of you might be thinking, okay, should I join another one, or which one should I join if you're not a member or whatever? So, the first one is Tonic, okay, copywriting community where you can hop on brands like Google. And then you've got Tonic, where you can hop on brands like Google, and also where Bibble is queen. Who knows what Bibble is? Come on, guys, there should be more of you. That's like really depressing. Okay, I can't hand the mic to anyone. Who wants to just tell me who Bibble is? So the people that are like stupid and don't know who it is. Just shout it, shout it.
Icon.
Icon, okay. Amazing. Who else wants to say it? Put it back. That's it. It's Barbie's Pets, yeah? So the people that don't know it, you need to get on that, yeah? Just hop on board that train. Hump it, whatever.
Fairytopia.
Yes, Mermaidio. And then Cunts which is basically a seller that gets copywriting advice, and they basically give and serve cunt from 2 to 8 a.m. every morning, which I tried, but I already serve cunt from like 8 to 10 a.m., so it's a bit too early for me. That is my boyfriend on the screen, so yeah. He's 40 years old, so there's a bit of the DILF energy there, but we love that. But yeah, which one do you think is best?
I have to go with the pressure. No, definitely number 2, because Bibble is queen, right?
Okay, but now, okay, oopsie daisy, you have to shout it.
No.
You have to do it.
Word Tonic!
Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, you know what? Here's an idea. There you go. My pin is 1166. Yeah, just open it up. Get the cam out. Yeah.
I don't have it.
Yeah, just sorry. Yeah, get the cam out. You know what? Maybe I should do it. I don't know why I'm doing this. That's so dumb. But let's all shout. Wait. It's okay. Okay. Oh no! Okay, can someone else give me their phone? I have too much storage. Yes. Awesome. Okay, cool. I have too many like dick pics and stuff though. Okay. I want a video, yeah. Okay. Cool. Everyone, say word tonic is cunt. 3, 2, 1. Word tonic is cunt! Yeah, that's so amazing. And okay, who loves Bibble? Just do it again. You said you liked it and then you changed your mind. What is that? What made you change your mind? I'm talking to you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I didn't feel worthy enough. She's too queenly for me.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of get
I
that.
gotta work my way back up.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm already there, but some of us do have to work harder than others. There it is. Okay, well, my next question goes to Lily. Lily's very scared, and they both are.
Yeah, there's pressure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, let's just go back to. There we go. Okay.
Makes me feel better.
It's a bit, yeah. It's just, I mean, Kitty's, yeah,
Sorry, Kitty.
stuck off to the corner. But my question to you is, you joined First Choice at a stage when the tone of voice was still being developed, right? You were kind of there building it from the ground up in a way. I feel like that's a really cool process. Kind of talk me through like how that was like, and if you've got like one tip for the audience, if one day they might be responsible for building a brand's tone of voice from the ground up, and maybe just explain what tone of voice is, yeah, just in case.
Yeah. When I joined, it was also pretty new. We had an agency that was helping us kind of with the foundations of it. So there was kind of a deck with the kind of initial tone of voice principles. So how we refer to ourselves to customers, what to avoid, what like, not necessarily into the kind of nitty-gritty like grammatical stuff, but in terms of like, I guess it's all related to who you're speaking to. So if we're looking to target a younger audience, there was kind of a few bits of advice there in terms of like, yeah, what kind of relates to our customers and how we can sound like we understand them. But it was pretty bare bones. I was like looped in on the process and was able to sort of give some feedback initially. But honestly, like, it changes, and I feel like that is like the challenge and the beauty of the process of like, I guess, similar to you, like having your like work pulled apart. Sometimes there's like moments where it's like, oh my god, I've been writing and like believing that we sound like this for so long, and now it's like, maybe we don't. Like, not as like big as like completely changing the tone of voice, but certain principles that we have or that we've like kind of stuck by. There was one that's like, for us, a bit like First Choice, every choice is a good choice. And there's been a few moments where that's come up, where it's like, but if every choice is a good choice, like, what are we saying? Like, it's so wishy-washy. And you don't really realise that until you start writing. So like, that principle was in place, but until you actually get to the point of like, writing quite a lot of copy, there's questions that weren't asked in the beginning that you're now suddenly asking. It's like, is that actually right? And now we sort of, that's still a principle, but we kind of take it with a pinch of salt, and there'll be certain situations where we know we're speaking to a specific customer. So with our holiday types, like we showed on the screen, if we know we're speaking to, like, someone's clicked on a nightlife page because they want a nightlife holiday, unless it's a big mistake, in which case they'll just go back and probably not read anything. But in that case, we can kind of take the piss out of people. Like, people are boring if they don't want to go and party. Like, again, if they get on that page, they realise it's a mistake and they'll go back. But like, that's not us saying every choice is a good choice. We're clearly on the side of the party person on that page, but that's okay because that's who's going to be reading that page. So that was kind of something that we've sort of thought about and changed our initial principles because of that. So then advice would be basically be flexible. I know it's like really hard to be like not too precious about your work, and like that is just part of like being a copywriter and having an editor, like whether that's copy or any kind of writing, someone that overlooks your work and might have a different like thought to you about something, and just like remaining open, and like those questions that come up can like help progress the tone of voice and be like for the better.
Yes.
So,
Awesome. I love that. And I just want to, everyone, can you all get up quickly? Just get up, all of you.
Okay, I want us to all just like touch our toes. We can get flexible. Just touch them. Yeah, there we go. Who can actually touch them? Okay, we're all hot. We can touch our toes. And I want you to all just do this, and then go. Do that.
Amazing. Kitty, you guys can all sit down again. Kitty, just stand in the middle and just do it again. No, you're the worst. Do it. Well, now I'm going to ask Daisy a question, and then it's going to come on to a little bit of the weird ones, both of you, whether you like it or not.
okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. So my question to you, which is a bit different from the one I sent you, I'm sorry.
I was so ready for that.
It is basically that, just
Okay.
like in a different version.
You're flexible, remember?
Yeah, flexible.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that was. That's not flexible. But you are a young person, obviously. We're all young-ish. And my question to you is, not talking about first choice or anything like that, TUI, but you as an individual, like, have you ever felt like you have to tone down your voice or not take up space because in your head you're like, oh, I'm young, you know, senior should be coming first, let me shut up, or have you ever felt like that? And if so, how have you like overcome it and been like, I'm going to take up more space? Because it's just in your head, right? So.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt like that, especially when I first graduated. I kind of landed on my feet in this job, and I was so grateful for it. And I felt like they were doing me a massive favour, even though they hired me because they wanted me. And I felt like I really had to make it up to the people that hired me and like really prove my worth. And that kind of started a bit of an unhealthy relationship where I was taking on a lot more work than I could manage because I was so desperate to prove that I could just keep going, and it kind of got, yeah, obviously it's going to get to a point where you're burnt out or you're missing deadlines or you have a mental breakdown. So I kind of like asked some other people for advice that I knew, not in the place I work, but and they kind of were like, you just have to like just start putting boundaries in place like one by one. And also, I think I definitely felt like I was not given certain opportunities, or maybe like what I deserved because of my age. I think they knew they could kind of exploit that, like, you know that like you're young, so that we can keep like take it from you. It won't necessarily give you like the compensation that you want. So I think I kind of just had to like give myself a long hard talk in the mirror and like, you know, to really like say to myself like, I deserve to be here. Like, I got this job over other people. I do deserve to be here. I'm great at what I do. And I just started like showing up more, putting my voice like to the front more, which is really, really hard when you're not used to doing that, you know, and you feel like you're in a room and you don't deserve to speak up and you're wrong. But I think you just have to start doing it, and it's kind of like fake it till you make it. And then one day I was like, I've had enough. And then now I work for a company who values young voices and ideas. So
it's a big hot
it paid off, yeah. So I think just believe, like, fake it till you make it, believe in yourself.
Fake it till you make it.
You deserve to be somewhere. If someone's giving you a job, unless you're like massively fucking it up. Like,
Unless you're a cunt by nature. The cunt with the C, but the one with the Q is the good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that might be someone. Yeah. Anyway, they came late, if that's true. I feel bad for them. But, awesome. Well. Who is it? I'm really curious. Let's see, let's just wait for them, let's see what happens. Just wait for, yeah, everyone turn around and stare at them. La-di-da-di-da.
What time to call this?
Oh, yes! Hello, lovely. Hello. So who are you guys?
I'm Mariam. I think we've interacted before. This is my first one.
Hello, you guys are so hot. You're a little bit late, but it doesn't matter. You just missed some of the bullshit, but it's fine. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. Feel free to get a drink. It's free. It will run out at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Just thoughts about that. But it's fine. They're not that expensive. But yeah, we love you guys. And feel free to take one of the bags. Just steal them. That's choice stuff. Just take one. Yeah. Anyway, my other question. Oh yeah, let's just drop glasses. Love it. No, it's amazing. We need Sophie to come and just drop.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, and it would be. So,
Don't jinx it.
But yeah, okay. Do you want to say something, Jenna? You want to say something?
Sorry, I'm getting excited by the good stuff.
Yeah. Jenna is actually a really good person at LinkedIn, like a LinkedIn queen. So if you need help with LinkedIn, that's Jenna. I wasn't just being rude. We love Jenna. We love her so much. I don't really care. You guys can talk. I don't care. But, okay, my weird stuff for you, okay? I want you to, like, rock, paper, scissors.
Are we doing it on like 1, 2, 3, then yeah?
Yeah. 1, 2, cunt. Okay, so who won?
Lily.
Cool, you get the worst one, I'm sorry. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. And please, guys, feel free to take pictures because if you tag where Tonic gets best. Like, no one's been taking any pictures apart from first choice. Okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, awesome. See, if you take a picture, we'll repost it. Not that you care about that, but be a slut for the brand. But, okay, so, my big question to you, it's a dare. So you got, instead of truth or dare, it's dare and dare. Yeah, it's dare and dare. So, my big thing to you...
Sorry, everyone's suddenly got their cameras up when you go to dare.
No, take it out, it's going to be horrible, take it out. So, my big dare to you is you have to come up with a headline for a cactus, but sell it to a sex toy company. But you also have to either sing it, moan it, or scream it, and the audience will decide which one that you do. So guys, scream, moan, okay, scream, put your hand up, sing, moan. It's hard to tell. Okay, guys on the panel, moan or sing? Moan, put your hand up, say moan. Just put the hand up.
You can say scream if you want.
It's moaning. Okay, cool. So, I'll give you like 10-ish seconds to figure that out.
So the headline for the cactus / sex toy.
No, it's a headline for a cactus and you sell it to a sex toy company. Yeah.
Do I have to pick just the headline now?
Yeah. Like, look, if you're feeling a bit embarrassed, I'll do one.
No, because one popped into my head straight away. So.
Okay. Moan it. Go ahead, moan it.
I have to moan. Okay.
You have to moan it really loud.
Put the cameras away. Just take a breath. Prick me.
Okay, lovely. I love that. I will also say
I'll copyright that here and now.
You know what? Let's all do it quickly, okay? We'll. You know, give me the thing again. Sorry, give me your phone. I have no storage. Like I said, it's just dick pics on there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Videos. Okay. Before I trip over. Okay. So I'm gonna moan it first. Okay. So What was your headline?
Prick me.
Okay. Oh, prick me. Okay. Yeah, you have to do it.
Oh great, so this is my first interaction. Hi everyone! Prick me?
Oh my god.
Oh, you can just do it from that mic. Yeah, that one that's next to you.
I feel like I need to add some variety.
Prick me!
It's amazing.
Mine was so deep.
And now
It's prototyping.
you have to do as well.
Oh god.
Whether you like this.
I'm a mother. I'm a mother. I've got every day. That could be my house, Susan.
Prick me.
Prick me.
Okay, guys, which one was the best? Which one was the best one?
Yours.
Okay, thank you. I practice it every night with my dill. But now I want you guys all to say prick me, but you have to moan it in unison, okay? Are you gonna do it? 3, 2, Harmony's running out because she's like, I can't do
I
this
have to
anymore.
go to the office, Rio. I'm so
It's fine. It's okay. Just one thing. Just say prick me, but moan it.
prick me time.
Amazing. Now you guys all have to say it, okay? 3, 2, 1. Say prick me and moan it. 3, 2, 1.
Prick me.
Amazing. That's so hot. I love it. Okay. Amazing. Well. Okay. Now you have it there as well. Daisy. I'm mixing you guys' names up. Lily and Daisy, like flowers.
It happens all the time. All our work is credited because it's like
Lily
and or Daisy.
Daisy. He loves it. Just wait for it to go away. Okay. You know what? My dare was really shit, guys. I can't lie. It was actually just going to be show me your Google search history. Let's shit. I want someone in the audience to pick a dare for Daisy, and it can't be. Well, Leon's at the pet shop. So who wants to pick a dare? You can make it really horrible. Come on, who
I
wants to
thought
do
I was
it?
supposed to have the nice one too.
I changed my mind now. Sorry. Who wants to pick a dare? Really? Really? There's no one that wants to say something? Nothing at all? I'm gonna pick on someone now. Ayazi. Come up with something. Do it.
I thought you would have forgotten if I had.
Yeah, I would have forgotten, so it's actually a good thing. Do it now.
I'll do it now. Let me pass it.
And while you put it on, we want to see proof of that, by the way.
Yeah, no, I will.
Okay. Well, we're coming up to Amy now. Amy the whore.
That's a nickname.
Introduce yourself, Amy.
Hey, I'm Amy and I was left last so I can sweat my fucking tits off in this hoodie.
Yeah, I'm not wearing it. I'm going to put it back on.
I'm a 24-year-old freelance copywriter. I've been doing this for like 2 years. And fun fact about me, earlier today, first aid had to come to me in Euston Station because I almost passed out. So I'm very glad to be here.
That's your intro. That's it.
Yup.
Okay. Okay. Well, what Amy forgot to, left out basically is that she works. Does anyone know SEMrush? The SEO tool. Amy writes and works for them as a freelancer. That we also introduced her to that brand. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, my question to you is: this has nothing to do with SEMrush, but we're lucky about that. Amy recently dumped a client, like pumped and dumped them, whatever you want to call it, high and dry, everything like that. Yes, run to the bathroom. It's okay. Love it. That's so hot. I'm going to start doing that whenever anyone walks in now, in a nice way. I just find it funny. But, what was I going to say? You know what, when he comes back out, play the slut song. Okay. Okay, so, and just, it will interrupt you mid-sequence, but it's fine. You dumped and pumped a client, whatever you want to call it. What's another word for pump and dump?
Come and go.
Come and go.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, fucking chuck that? Who said that?
Fucking chuck.
That is amazing, Felix. That is amazing.
Chips and dips.
What?
Oh, shit.
That's great. I love that.
It's beautiful.
So, but most people think that dumping a client's a bad thing, right? You're going to lose money or whatever. But you said you were glowing the whole day, like a bit like a post-coital glow. Explain why you dumped them, and also why it was such a good thing. The kind of assurance or empowerment you want to give to the audience, you know, who might be dealing with a shitty client or a bad boss, like to go, you know what, maybe you should, now's the time to start working the way up. Because I also had to let go of someone at the beginning. They were like a Dubai agency, paid me like £80 a day, which is shit for copywriting. Oh, maybe there's a hamster somewhere. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, that's it, go.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
great. Hi. Yeah, so welcome to my TED Talk. I'm not going to go into too many details because I don't want to get sued, but also it's all going to come out eventually because they suck. So yeah, essentially I had 2 clients, both of them by the same guy. One went bankrupt, well, is on the verge of bankruptcy right now. Of their own doing, I should say. They
See, the
took
train
every-
doesn't like him either.
Yeah, let us speak. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's beautiful. Ambiance. Yeah, so basically both these clients were fucked up in their own way. The first one was on the verge of bankruptcy and fired 8% of their staff after taking all of their staff but me on a work vacation to Greece. That's fun. Yeah, I found out accidentally because somebody let it slip.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, you don't know about the workation in Crete? And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And then they let us speak. Speak your truth. And yeah, I'm getting ready something.
Really slut.
We're just gonna let it happen.
You might be like... Okay. We love you. What's your name? Come back. What's your name? Jordan. We love it. We just wanted to play that for you. It's now going to be a thing. If you go to the bathroom, this song's going to play, whether you like it or not. Okay. Okay, you could. Okay.
I'm the hamster, apparently. I have 6 degrees, I drive a car, and I'm better than Carolyn. Hi. Do you want? Do you want to?
Yeah. Can you at least introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I was invented when Tonic was just a WhatsApp group chat. Someone photoshopped Leon's face onto a hamster and it got in the news, and every time we let it die, someone brings it back. So we thought we'll bring it back this time, and I've escaped containment, I guess.
Leon's gone. Can I get the mic back now?
No. I'm going to ask a question instead. Does someone want to answer a question from the hamster? Anyone? Is someone brave enough?
Is Leon okay?
No.
You guys have to answer this question. So you don't know what it's going to be. Who's going to answer the stage?
I'll answer the hamster.
Come over here, come on.
Yeah.
Be friendly. I don't bite much.
Be careful, I pushed someone down the stairs.
That's okay.
What's the question?
The question is, will you marry the hamster? Oh, well, that's awkward. I've got to stay here for the Q&A, so I guess I'll just be sad.
Wait, we have to wait.
We have to wait for what? What's going on? This wasn't in the script.
I said no.
She said no. Go where? Who? She said no. That's abuse. I'm leaving.
But you said no, but you can still throw the flower into the audience. Yeah. Whoever's gonna get it is basically gonna marry a cunt. With a Q.
This is, I would get married to have the fun at the wedding. And I think it's really difficult to catch it.
Wait, can you take a video?
You're lucky to get hit with that one.
I am very lucky.
Yeah, I'll also throw it. Here we go. Are you okay? We have to do it again. Do it again. You did it. Okay, guys, you can pick one of the cupcake songs while we throw these, okay? One of them is One of My Bad Bags Ate My... One is Deep Fruit, one is CPR, one is Squidward Nose.
CPR!
CPR!
That was CPR!
Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay.
I'm rolling.
Okay, speaker. 3, 2, 1. Well, you can sit back down now. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Now you can stop the music. Well, that concludes the panel. Well, we can keep it going. We can, here's the deal. We have until 10 p.m. here, so I do want to have a bit of time I want to have a drink. I want to get a bit fucked. So I don't want this to go on until like 10 p.m. So I'm going to let it go on until 9:15, right? So it's 8:59 now, right? So who here wants to ask a question to me or to one of the bitches? And they're not included in the bitch. They're lovely people. Okay.
I'd just love to hear the end of.
Yeah, wait, but you've got it. Yeah.
I don't even know where I was, I'm not gonna lie. They sucked. The Greece workation, whatever the fuck that means. Anyway, yeah. So, mysteriously went bankrupt, don't know why. And the other client just decided that I was doing like 6 people's jobs at once and slowly tried to make AI do all of those jobs. But because if they wanted me to do the AI do my job, it didn't count. So yeah, they sucked ass, basically. They will get what's coming to them, I think, eventually, hopefully. And yeah, I hopped on a call with the CEO and they were like, oh, the bankruptcy is happening, we need to get rid of like a lot of people. They were very like, they talked around a lot about the truth and everything. They were like, no, it's the market's the problem. I'm like, we spent 9,000 a week in ads, and what do you mean? If your business is failing, that's on you guys. So yeah, I'm very anti-confrontation, which is why I didn't say anything, because like, I suck at it. Like, it's the opposite of my passion. But yeah, basically the CEO was just like, yeah, so the market sucks, but like, you can like hang around, like we might have stuff eventually. You want to do some AI ads? And I was just like, actually, you know,
That's something to Leon. He likes AI ads.
I do. I hate them.
unfortunately Leon's dead, so we will never get to ask that question.
Sorry, that's the hamster still. Yeah.
So yeah, I just kind of had to like channel this like alter ego and be like, actually, I think I kind of deserve clients that are actually going to pay me each month, and I know that I'm going to have a wage. And right now, I'm not getting that from you because you broke our contract multiple times. And I went from earning 1,100 a month to 400 a month to 0 in the space of a month when we went to have
Didn't know it was that bad.
Yup. So yeah, it's been a cheap trip so far. Staying in a hostel. But yeah, I was on the glow the rest of the day, as Carolyn said.
Post-orgasm.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah.
coitus. That's a fun word. And yeah, I think the lesson to take away from it, if any, because you know,
Have
it's
sex.
kind of sure, yeah, that's probably an easier way to do it. Lose all of your income, but like, sure, yeah, it's not ideal. Here is, but yeah, it's not great to lose a lot of your income. However, if you're disrespecting yourself and you're taking less than you should, and you're doing 6 people's jobs, you're researching, you're writing, you're editing, you're proofreading, you're an SEO expert, you put absolutely everything onto the thing, nobody has any say in it apart from you, and then they wonder like, oh, what's the analytics doing? I don't know, like, because I'm doing everything. I'm not getting, you know, paid enough for it. You're not just disrespecting yourself and like working overtime, you're disrespecting your business, and like people are not going to take you as seriously if you don't take yourself seriously. So it is kind of that fake it till you make it thing that you were mentioning before, just like, you have to respect yourself enough to know when to let go and know that there are better opportunities out there, and there are.
Just want to
Not
add
found
something
them
to
yet.
that.
Not found
When
them
you
yet.
said fake it, I had another thing
Oh,
come into my
well,
head.
that too. Well, no, actually, don't do
Faking
that, that's not fair.
orgasms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, do that maybe if you want the
That's not
version
choice,
of
I
that. Yeah, that's a choice you can make. And yeah, just know that there are things out there, and it's not all shit, and those clients don't deserve to have great copywriters like all of us working for them. And we
Pump and
deserve
dump them.
better. We deserve
Pump
better.
and dump them. Amazing.
Oh, also to mention, I was making them 30k a week per blog. That was informational, not even commercial. And I was
Why I didn't
seeing
know that.
not even a smidge of that. So.
That's crazy. You deserve that.
Oh no,
I mean, no, you didn't.
Oh, okay, about
It's
to
all the
say.
clash. Oh yeah.
Any
that would
other
be bad.
questions? The me, the Leon, the hamster, Lily, Daisy. That's okay. Put the hands up a bit higher, yeah. Okay.
For all of you, okay. If copywriting didn't exist, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Okay. You want me to be honest? I'm sorry. I've been really honest.
Yeah, so do I.
Probably an escort. Yeah. Okay.
We all knew that was coming. For me, if I couldn't write in copy in games or anything, I'd probably, I don't know, I'd be teaching or just crying in my bed because I couldn't do anything I wanted for money. I'd be struggling, I think.
You're
But-
acting like you're a you, but then you're not.
I don't know how long this is going on for. I need to take it off.
Fourth wall, bro.
Fourth wall broken, exactly. So yeah, if I couldn't do writing, I think we'd all be equally stuck. But I'm going to let you carry on because does this reach?
No. No? Okay.
No.
Okay, yeah, probably teaching, not enjoying it because I cancelled my teacher training actually when I got my membership. Yeah, I do too because that's a very different life path. Or still in retail because I worked minimum wage for minimum effort for like 2 years before finding copywriting, and I'd probably still be there selling silly t-shirts to teenagers that say things like "I love Dillson." That's an actual thing I did. Yeah, Carolyn unfortunately has not been into my workplace, my old workplace, but she would love it. Save up a horse, ride a cowboy, all those.
Wait, what?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's just.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you.
I was going to say teacher, but when I got my job, before I got my first job, I was working as a supervisor in Giggling Squid, which is a Thai restaurant. So, who knows? I could be pretty far up the Giggling Squid ladder by now. Maybe I'd be like the squid.
The giggler,
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? That's the one that got away, I guess. I'm pretty much sad, not squid, but yeah.
This is probably so unrealistic because it's like harder than what I'm doing now, but like I kind of like the idea of being a TV presenter. If I wasn't in like the written side of life, then I'd be on the visual side and just me on TV.
Like you are now.
Yeah, this is the start. I'm getting to like this microphone a bit too much.
I studied English and journalism at uni, so I'd probably go into journalism or PR or some of that stuff. I did it a bit before I was copywriter. I didn't enjoy it, so I'd be sad. But yeah, that's what my life would have been.
Realistically, probably still souping up popcorn, but this is still a dream. I really want to write something like Emmerdale or EastEnders and just come up with the worst deranged shit. Study like years and years of that shit and try and make it make sense. That I still want to do that. Still a dream.
Amazing. Wow, let's check the time. I still want to have a drink. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're leaving. That's so sad.
I'm not leaving.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, move. Yeah, let's move. Okay. Question. Any other questions?
Do you ever feel alienated, like, especially maybe for the first choice people? Like, you were talking about, like, joining the team for the first time, like, things being done a certain way, but did you ever feel like, did you ever sort of panic and go, oh, yeah, I need to leave? And that goes to the rest of the panel as well.
And like in terms of being younger, or just in
generally?
General? I think personally it helped with the brand being so like early in its days. Like it was a very like open space because there was still a lot left to be decided. So like naturally like coming into a new job, and like for me that was my first like in-house like full-time role. So there was a lot to like get used to. And yeah, like I think Daisy mentioned in her answer, like a bit of imposter syndrome with like how am I here, what do I do, like am I qualified for this role? But obviously you are, and like I just think that environment of being like, it kind of felt a bit like a startup. Like it was TUI, like I was hired by TUI, it's a massive brand, but in terms of first choice it was so early in its days that we're such a small team. Like it's just me and Daisy for like editorial, there are one-person teams in the brand. Like it's kind of probably not a typical like place of work in that sense, where like yeah, it's very collaborative. Like you work with a lot of teams that maybe otherwise would kind of keep to themselves. So yeah, I think I was lucky in that sense that helped me to like feel a lot more confident to speak up and everything. But yeah, it is all really down to I guess like the people that you work with and stuff. So I've been lucky, but also we're quite a young team as well. Like it's I can imagine in other scenarios there'd be more challenges, but I feel like we've lucked out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so I joined after it kind of had been a bit more established, I guess, but I don't know about anyone else, but I just hate being new. Like, the thought of being new at something literally makes me physically sick. Probably to the point where if I didn't hate my job so much before, I wouldn't be miserable. I probably would just stayed there because I at least was good at what I was doing, and like I knew how everything worked, and like I just think that feels really nice. So I think you really, really have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to go to somewhere where you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's still writing, it's still in the content world, but like everyone, it just made me realise how everyone does things so differently, and like just because someone's doing something one way doesn't mean that that's the right way at all. And I think you should question, like 100% question how things are being done if you don't think they're being done the right way. But also like, I remember literally my first day, like the other place was super structured, and I think it took like 3 weeks to turn one article around because you have to go through so many rounds of editing by the end of it, like literally wasn't even your own work. And then I think on the first day, Lily was like, oh yeah, like write this article. And it was literally like, I was like, okay, do I need to like write a plan, or do I need to give you like a draft? She was like, no, just write it. And then like, I'll have a look at what it's done and we'll publish it. And it took me like a day. And I was like, oh my god, like, this is amazing. So yeah, I think definitely, I didn't feel alienated. I felt new and uncomfortable being new, but I think you just got to stick at it, because like everyone is always new at some point. So, and it's worth it in the end. That's my answer.
I love it. I think we'll just do with you two, just because of the time.
Okay.
5 more minutes. So one last question. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, just so relevant, but I had 8 popcorns out, and I could see that there's one left, and not one of them has been paid. So if I can have whoever's picked up popcorn, if they can come and pay for the popcorn. That's
Okay.
ours, it's not Tonic's, okay?
Okay, cool. Sweet. No worries. Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Can they do it? Once we've finished our thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well. Okay. One more question. Okay. Yeah.
For first choice, what kind of like advice would you give someone who wants to get into like the travel industry or like that kind of thing?
I think obviously if you have a passion for travelling at the start, like that's really helpful, and that's kind of where I came in, because I had no experience with my first role, which was also travel related. I had no experience, but I had been travelling before that, like after I finished uni, and I think like you can learn a lot of things, but if you don't have the interest there and you're not passionate about what you're going to be writing about, it's going to really suck for you if you're writing about something you don't care about all day long. So I'd say like the basic passion, and like go out and get the experience, like go and do some travelling, and then I think you can kind of learn all the other things that come along with like being a copywriter afterwards. So yeah, I guess get the lived experience. I think that speaks quite a lot.
Yeah, I feel like really less specific to like travel writing, but in general, like I got advice off like a journalist on LinkedIn that I like connected with, and she got me to make an online portfolio. And I'd kind of like always cringed at the idea of having like a personal blog, but obviously if you're like freelancing and you don't really have anywhere to like showcase your work, like that was really nice to sort of like put that together, and then I could like link to places that I'd published, like other platforms and stuff, but also use it as a platform to like write my own articles, which then encouraged me to sort of keep that up on my own, like for myself, as opposed to like just for jobs that I was like seeking out and stuff. And I feel like that was a really nice way to, along with your CV and stuff and applying, like put that out there as well. I know like some jobs like ask for it now as well, not all do, but there should always be like a link where you can add like extra documents and stuff. So that was something that I'd kind of never thought of before, and that kind of prompted me, because like Dave said, if you're passionate about travelling, you're going on holidays, like you have the basis to write travel articles, so then you just kind of need somewhere to, like an outlet for them, and then showcase that when you're applying for jobs.
Love it. Thank you. Well, I think that is it. We will wrap up now. We're gonna put some music on and we can have some drinks and stuff like that. I'm gonna be here, and you have to stay here whether you like it or not. The only thing I want to end with, popcorn people. Don't worry, I'll pay for your popcorn. Okay, don't worry. And then what else? Anybody was sitting here maybe thinking,